Okay, welcome. This is another question from uh, trigonometric equation, which is trigonometric ratios, and find the values of theta between 0 degrees and 360 degrees, which satisfy 6x squared plus sine 6x squared, 6 sine squared theta plus sine theta minus 1 equals 0. Of course, this looks like, if not because of sine and sine, it looks like simultaneous equation, right? And that is why it is called trigonometric ratio. Trigonometric ratio. So if you see a question like this, we have the only thing we can do here to solve for the value of theta is by saying that let sine theta equals p, right? If you do that, we can say that 6p squared plus p minus 1 equals 0. Okay, so if you do that, we can go by factorization this way. This one will give us minus 6p squared. It means that our product will be what? Minus 6 instead of 1. This is sum. So we think of two numbers in such a way that when we add it together, it will give us minus 1. It will give us plus 1p. Or when you subtract, it will give us plus 1p. So the two numbers will be, of course, this is by factorization. It will be 6p squared plus what? Plus 2p minus, minus 2p plus what? Plus 3p. Because minus 2p plus 3p will give us 1p, right? And then minus 2 multiplied by 3, it will give us what? Minus 6. So this is minus 1 equals 0. We can now factorize this. So this is what is common. We can group this one, group 1 and group 2. What is common here is 2p. So I bring out 2p and I have what? 3p minus 1. Then plus 3, open bracket what? Plus 1, open bracket what? 3p minus 1. Because plus 1 multiplied by 3p will give me plus 3p. Plus 1 multiplied by minus 1 will give me what? Minus 1 equals to what? 0. So if you do that, we can have 2p plus 1, 2p plus 1, this guy and this guy. Okay? And we have to pick one of the brackets here, right? This is 3p minus 1 equals what? Equals 0. We can now say that 2p plus 1 equals 0, or 3p minus 1 equals 0. P equals minus 1 over 2. When you transfer this guy to your right hand side and divide both sides by 2. Or P equals 1 over what? Over 3. So here you can now say recall, right? Recall. We have established the fact that let P equals what? Sine theta. It means that sine theta for the first one, sine theta will be what? 1 over 2. This is minus, right? So it means that the first one will be theta will be 30 degrees from your calculator. From our calculator, it will be what? It will be 30 degrees. Then the second one will be, I will still explain the negative part of it. This is minus half. But when you look at 1 divided by 2 is 0.5, right? So when you look at the arc sine, the inverse of sine, it will give us what? 30 degrees. So this minus will tell us, since it ranges from 0 to 360 degrees, it will tell us the quadrant that we are going to look for the value of what? Of of theta. So let's take the second one. The second one, recall sine theta equals p. So this is sine theta equals 1/3. If then theta will be arc sine, right? 1 divided by what? 3. From my calculator, it will give me 19.7. 19.47. Now I want to remind us something here. This is 4 quadrants. It says that here A, C, T, S. Please, in trigonometric ratio, you must have seen something like this. It means that in first quadrant, it is all the trigonometric ratio that are positive, right? In second, this is first, this is second, this is third, and this is what? Fourth. In first quadrant, so sine theta equals to theta here. In second quadrant, it means that 180 minus theta. In third quadrant, it is what? Theta minus what? Minus 180, or 180 plus what? Plus theta. In third quadrant, it will be 360 minus theta. Now, they now gave us this ranges from 0, theta ranges from 0 to 360. You will now look at where sine, since we are dealing with sine, where sine is positive. Sine is positive in the first quadrant, right? And sine is also positive in where, since it's from first quadrant to fourth quadrant, it's also positive in where? In first quadrant. So the first answer for this 1/3 is this one. Then the second answer, or it could be when you now subtract this one, 19.47 from 180. So it means that 180 minus 19.47. This one will give us what? Will give us 160.53 degrees. That's for this, for 1/3. Then for 1/2, I stated that earlier that I was going to explain the negative sign of this one, where it means that we are looking for the angle where sine theta, where theta, since it's sine, where theta is negative. The only where theta is negative here is the third quadrant, where sine is negative is third quadrant, because it's positive in second quadrant, it's positive in first quadrant, right? It means that t here, it is only tan that is positive. It means cosine and what? And sine are negative. In fourth quadrant, it means that it is only cosine. It is only cosine that is what? That is positive, which means sine and tangent, they are negative. In first quadrant, first, it means that all of them are positive. So if, and we got it out to be what? 30 degrees. So our answer here will be 180 plus what? Plus 30. So this one will give me 210. That is in third quadrant. In third quadrant. Then in fourth quadrant, where sine is also negative because of this negative of half, right? In fourth quadrant, it will be 360. The formula is 360 minus theta. And what is what is that theta? 30 degrees. It means 360 minus 30 degrees. This one will give me 330 degrees. So here we have 210 and what? 330 degrees. That is, it is negative in third quadrant. It is also negative in fourth quadrant. But for 1/3, this one is positive, right? You now look at where sine is positive from first quadrant to fourth quadrant. Here is positive here, which means the first one for 1/3 is 19.47. It is also positive here, the second quadrant, and the formula in second quadrant is what? 180 minus theta. So that theta is what? 19.7, which means the second one is this, right? For the half, negative half, we have 210 and what? 330. So when you see a question like this, This is how to go about it. Thank you for watching.